Hi Wildcats. We're going to do a cut paper illustration from our story, The Shape of Things by Dalen Ann Dodds. And what I want you to be thinking about today, your theme, so to speak, is a place you'd like to be. A place you'd like to be. It can be real, it can be imaginary, it can be someplace you have never been. It could be someplace that you've been a lot of times. Here's me going for a walk with my dog. There's my foot. And oh no, there's a skunk. So just kind of a funny place to be. Here we are out kind of enjoying the nice weather. And this one's kind of a simple picture, but a place I like to be always is on my farm. Okay, so a place I'd like to be out going for a hike with mountains in the background. So the first thing you're gonna do is kind of start, we're going to put our paper onto a colored background piece. And so I'm just gonna put some, it gives it more stability. It frames it in already. And I don't need a ton of glue, just a few dots around the outside perimeter. I'm gonna go ahead and spread this glue out and glue this down to the background page. So I pinch, I position, I press. I want it to be centered. And there's not a lot of space around the outside edge because I wanted to give you a lot of working surface. So now I want to be somewhere outside kind of in the mountains. So what I'm going to do is think backwards to forwards. So I'm going to think way in the background, I'm going to make some mountains to go along my back. So I chose some gray. And then to get that to continue on, I can take a pencil and kind of mark where I want that. So I'm going to overlap those a little bit. And see where we're at and put this together. And I can leave this gap here because it does not, I kind of like it going off the page like that. So sometimes I might have to kind of piece things together. And so I'm just going to construct my background with my mountains. That's going to be there, that's going to be there. And I'm going to kind of piece these things together for now and glue them in a minute. You don't always have to glue things immediately. You can wait to see if that's exactly where you want it to be, or if you're going to change and put something else in your picture. So that's where I want to be. And then I know that I'm going to have some grass here in the middle ground. Just kind of a rolling hill for this. So basically anything you want to create, you can. Let me see, I'm gonna mark this where I want it to come out at. I'm gonna come out there. See, good thing I hadn't glued yet because I'm gonna move the mountains down underneath my grass. You know what I mean? So these are gonna come down a little bit, and then I can go ahead and probably glue these things down and get them set so that I can keep constructing. So what I'm gonna do now is go to time lapse, and you can kind of just watch me build this one. Again, we're looking for details. Like when I went to do this person, I did a blue shirt and then I just did orange stripes over top. So think about things that you can do to add detail to your work you know, it shows creative smarts. It shows that you are thinking about what you're doing and a lot of thought. So this was a yellow oval with the brown oval over top with these things cut out. The bees were just yellow ovals with little teeny tiny stripes. You know, the eyes, I didn't draw them. We're not drawing them. It's just little black triangles. You know, white circle, black circle. So think about you're gonna go from your least detailed to your most detailed and just kind of build layers up underneath. So I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna go to time lapse, and we'll continue on.